Have you ever wondered why some ancient traditions advocate waking up early in the morning? Today we dive into the fascinating concept of Brahmamuhurt. Brahmamuhurt, a term that might sound exotic and mystical, is steeped in the ancient wisdom of Hindu traditions. Rooted in the Sanskrit language, the word Brahma refers to the creator of the universe, and Muhurt signifies a specific period of time. When combined, Brahmamuhurt translates to the divine or creator's time. This concept is not merely a figment of ancient mythology, but an integral part of daily life for many, known for its spiritual and health benefits. It is considered the most auspicious time of the day, a period where the universe's energy is at its peak and the mind is at its most receptive and calm. Originating from Hindu philosophy, the concept of Brahmamuhurt has been a part of human consciousness for millennia. The ancient sages and seers, with their profound understanding of the universe and the human mind, identified this time as particularly beneficial for spiritual practices. They believed that during Brahmamuhurt, the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is at its thinnest, allowing one to experience a heightened state of consciousness. But it's not just about spirituality. Modern science, too, echoes similar sentiments about the early hours of the day. Studies have shown that the mind is most alert and the body is at its peak performance during the early morning hours. This aligns perfectly with the concept of Brahmamuhurt, further validating its significance. However, Brahmamuhurt isn't just about waking up early. It's about utilizing this time to align yourself with nature, to connect with your inner self, and to tap into the abundant cosmic energy that is most accessible during these hours. Whether you are a spiritual seeker, a health enthusiast, or just someone curious about ancient wisdom, understanding Brahmamuhurt can bring about a transformative change in your life. Now that we know what Brahmamuhurt is, let's delve into its duration and why it's so significant. So, when exactly does this Brahmamuhurt occur? You may be asking yourself this question, and the answer is quite intriguing. Brahmamuhurt takes place approximately 1 hour and 36 minutes before sunrise, a time steeped in spiritual significance and biological importance. This specific timing isn't just a random selection, but it's deeply intertwined with the rhythms of the natural world and the human body. The period of Brahmamuhurt aligns with our circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. During this time, the world is still, and the hustle and bustle of daily life haven't yet begun. It's a moment when the veil between the spiritual and physical world is said to be at its thinnest, providing a unique opportunity for meditation and introspection. However, it's important to note that the exact timing of Brahmamuhurt can vary depending on a few factors. The first of these is geographical location. Sunrise doesn't occur at the same time around the globe, so the onset of Brahmamuhurt will differ from place to place. Whether you're nestled in the heart of New York City or perched atop the serene Himalayan mountains, the timing of Brahmamuhurt will change to reflect the local sunrise. The second factor is the time of year. As the Earth tilts on its axis throughout the year, the time of sunrise shifts. This means that Brahmamuhurt isn't a fixed time but moves with the ebb and flow of the seasons. So, in essence, Brahmamuhurt is a dynamic concept, not confined to a rigid time frame, but flowing with the rhythms of the natural world. It's a period that invites us to align ourselves with nature and our inner selves, a time to pause and reflect before the day unfolds. Understanding the timing of Brahmamuhurt is crucial, but what makes it even more interesting is the activities one should engage in during this period. What should we do during Brahmamuhurt? Is there a specific guideline? Well, let's dive into the ancient wisdom to find out. Throughout history, Brahmamuhurt has been considered a precious time for spiritual and intellectual pursuits. It's like a golden hour when your mind is the most receptive and calm. One of the most recommended activities during Brahmamuhurt is meditation. When the world is still asleep, the quietness of the early morning lends itself to deep introspection and self-discovery. You can connect with your inner self, attuning to the rhythm of your breath and the silence within. This early morning meditation can set a peaceful tone for the rest of your day. Yoga is another activity that's often practiced during Brahmamuhurt. The early morning light is believed to have a special energy that enhances the benefits of yoga. As you move through your poses, the serene environment helps you focus, balancing your mind and body. The practice of yoga during Brahmamuhurt can help you maintain a healthy lifestyle, promoting physical and mental well-being. For those seeking knowledge, Brahmamuhurt is an ideal time for studying or learning new things. The tranquility of the early morning is believed to boost concentration and memory. Whether you're reading a book, learning a new skill, or studying for an exam, this is a time when your mind is at its sharpest and most focused. Spiritual practices like prayer or chanting are also often performed during Brahmamuhurt. These practices are believed to connect you with the divine, bringing you closer to your spiritual goals. The peaceful ambience of the early morning enhances the experience, fostering a sense of serenity and devotion. These activities, whether spiritual or intellectual, are believed to have enhanced benefits when performed during Brahmamuhurt. This period is often seen as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, a time when you can align yourself with the energy of the universe. Performing certain activities during Brahmamuhurt may be beneficial, but why? What's the science behind it? Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating science behind Brahmamuhurt in our next segment. The concept of Brahmamuhurt isn't just spiritual, it has a scientific basis too. When we delve into the science behind Brahmamuhurt, we find remarkable insights about the human body's synchronization with nature. Our biological clock, also known as the circadian rhythm, is a natural system that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. It aligns our body functions with the day-night cycle of Earth. During Brahmamuhurt, which occurs in the pre-dawn hours, our body is in a state of heightened alertness and receptivity. This period is the peak time for the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep and wakefulness. High melatonin levels prepare our bodies to wake up and get going. This is why waking up during Brahmamuhurt can make us feel more refreshed and invigorated. Now let's look at the environment. Before sunrise, the oxygen levels in the atmosphere increase. This surge of fresh oxygen is optimal for our lungs and overall health. Breathing in this oxygen-rich air during Brahmamuhurt can enhance our energy levels and help purify our bodies. Moreover, the pre-dawn hours are typically peaceful and quiet, with fewer distractions. The tranquility of Brahmamuhurt is conducive to focus and concentration, making it an ideal time for meditation, yoga, or any activity that requires mental clarity. The science of Brahmamuhurt also extends to our brain function. During these early hours, our brain waves are in the theta state, which is associated with deep relaxation and creativity. This is why many people find that they are at their most creative during Brahmamuhurt. In essence, the science of Brahmamuhurt is about harmony, the harmony between our biological rhythms and the rhythms of nature. It's about tapping into this synergy to enhance our physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual growth. The scientific reasoning behind Brahmamuhurt makes it even more compelling. But how does it fit into the broader context of Sanatan Dharma? Brahmamuhurt isn't just a time period. It's a significant part of the spiritual journey in Sanathan Dharma. This is a philosophy that embodies a lifestyle promoting harmony with nature, and waking up during Brahmamuhurt fits perfectly with its principles. Sanathan Dharma, often referred to as Hinduism, is a way of life that revolves around the principles of peace, balance, and spiritual growth. It encourages adherents to live in sync with the rhythms of nature. And what better way to do so than to rise with the sun during the Brahmamuhurt when the world is still in a state of calm and tranquility. This period of time, roughly 1.5 hours before sunrise, is considered the most auspicious for spiritual practices in Sanatan Dharma. It's a time when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is believed to be at its thinnest, allowing for a deeper connection with the divine. The early morning silence of Brahmamuhurt is not just a symbol of physical quiet. It also represents a state of mental serenity, free from the distractions and worries of everyday life. This quietude aids in focusing the mind, making it easier to meditate, pray, or engage in other spiritual practices. It's a time to connect with our higher selves, to seek truth and wisdom, and to set the tone for the rest of the day. The importance of Brahmamuhurt in Sanatan Dharma also extends to health and well-being. The ancient sages believed that the early morning air is filled with prana, or life force, and that breathing in this air can rejuvenate the body and mind. In this sense, waking up during Brahmamuhurt can be seen as a form of self-care, a way to start the day on a positive note. As we've seen, Brahmamuhurt is more than just an auspicious time. It's a window to spiritual growth, better health, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So whether you're a spiritual seeker or just someone looking for a healthier lifestyle, consider waking up during Brahmamuhurt. It might just